The Acolytes' first episode begins 100 years before the Empire rises. We live in a peaceful era, the Galactic Republic and the Jedi Order have flourished for generations without engaging in conflict. But a select group of strong individuals pick up covert force skills. And in her quest for vengeance, one of them, the assassin May, risks being discovered. The action opens in Wedder with the particular assassin, dressed in a robe, searching for Indara, a Jedi Master. She desires an attack from Indara, with all her strength. It's unclear at this point if the others seated at the table are laughing at her performance or the words themselves. May and Indara fight after the invaders are defeated. An innocent bystander is kidnapped by the assassin and thrown from the balcony. Thank goodness, Indara is able to save her and stop the murder. When the two battle it out, Indara sees May and pulls out her lightsaber. A Jedi never draws her weapon until she is ready to kill, the assassin continues, and then May murders Indara by hurling the other blade at her chest after hurling the first one towards the barkeep, which Indara blocks with her force push.
Whoa, inside voice.
What I do with my days off is none of your business, fella.
Activate the shield immediately.
And, frankly, I'm hurt because...
Couldn't Indara have utilized both hands, really? Returning both blades? I suppose not. May leaves after murdering the Jedi. Next, we crossed across to Osha, the second twin. Let's just go ahead and identify the individuals since, although the teaser for the Acolyte previously hinted at the big twist, the subtitles throughout the show also corroborate it, and we find out during the closing moments. Osha, her robot Pip, and Philic, her co-worker, are on a spacecraft. To put out a fire, they venture into the empty expanse beyond. Out in space, where oxygen is absent, Jord, a Jedi, walks up to meet Osha while she stares at the fire and has glimpses of a younger Osha. They had a history together, and he achieved knighthood 2 years ago. Considering what transpired with Indara, he is here because he doesn't trust her. She joined the Jedi Order when she was 8 years old, and ever since then, she has been grieving for her sister who is still alive. They think Osha killed Indara, and she's surprised that they arrived to this conclusion. But the bartender is also present, and he knows her by name. She is detained and removed. Convicts aboard the prison ship manage to break out, with one of them managing to turn off the electronics and the droids that are in charge of navigating the vessel. You would expect, after all, that they would take security measures before making an arrest. In any case, a scene from Pirates of the Caribbean is repurposed, showing May in jail and unable to free herself while she helplessly reaches out for Pip. Eventually, she succeeds, manages to escape, and heads for the cockpit. May fastens her seatbelt as the spacecraft plummets to a wintry planet, while the other prisoners have managed to flee via escape pods. Next, we travel over to the Jedi Council, where Master Sol and Vernstra greet us. The latter informs us that Osha is being held. There is no indication of when or how far apart the regions are in the moment we switch to the temple, where these prisoners are picked up. The final survivor that Osha managed to save acknowledges that he boarded the final escape pod and departed.
And nostalgia, and both of these emotions.
Prisoner.
I sensed her and took the last escape pod.
Republic dispatched probe droids to survey the...
Alive. If she is guilty...
Be discreet.
After learning that she is still alive, Sol goes to visit Jord. He expresses regret for not bringing Osha in on her own, and they collaborate to locate the lady. As Osha leaves the ship, she and her sister experience a different vision. May swears she killed Indara and that she will kill the others as well. However, Sol reaffirms that everything is a dream, including the fire, which we have now heard about 3 times, and the fact that Osha was the only one who survived. Osha nearly falls down the edge, but the Jedi catch up with him. The two converse, Jord by his side as well. After confirming May's continued survival, Osha takes her into custody. We switch to May as the show comes to an end, and guess what? She is still alive. The least unexpected turn of events in TV history. Could there be an amnesia narrative as well, given the compelling writing style? We'll have to watch and find out. Leslie Headland, a former Harvey Weinstein assistant, has attempted to write a Star Wars series. Based on the first episode, The Acolyte may end up being the worst television program of the year. We get some really nonsensical moments and a well-executed twist involving identical sisters in addition to bad writing and shoddy language. The scene in which Osha attempts to use a space fire extinguisher to put out a fire will go down as one of the greatest illustrations of why the Star Wars brand is so tarnished.